Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here, back with more reading the My Hero Academia manga. We're in chapter 308. Last we left off, we had an epic cliffhanger with Deku arriving to save Shindo, of all people, from the wrath of Muscular. Never would have thought we were just going to jump right into a Muscular versus Deku round 2, but here we are. I can't wait. It should be a lot of fun. How will Deku's fighting style change? What what does he do now? Like, does he fight like he normally does? There's just so many questions. Um, but I think it's first I want to mention before we begin. Last week there was a hiatus for the series. There was supposed to be an episode or a chapter last week, but Horikoshi's health was a concern, and he took a break. So here's hoping that Horikoshi is okay. I think that man deserves like a month plus break personally. So if anyone out there is complaining that we didn't get one last week, they need to shut up because he deserves much longer than a week break, I think personally. So yeah, let's just dive on in. By the way, Muscular, I call him Muscular. I know how to say muscular. Like anyone can say the word muscular. I like calling him Muscular. I just think it's just like a cooler twist to the name. Some people call me ridiculous for saying that last week, but just get used to it because I'm calling him Muscular. All right. Okay. Let me just expand the thing here. Okay. So we begin with this amazing shot of behind Deku. He's holding Shindo, and he's looking down at Muscular from the rooftop of this building. And Deku just has the cape and everything. Not the cape, but like the scarf that we all presume is Gran Torino's. We're not sure. Chapter 308, All Out. How could I forget you? You're that kid, right? Says Muscular. He looks very excited to see Deku here. By the way, if I look like shit, that's because I'm literally waking up at the crack of the morning to watch this during a work week. So, all right. And Deku just looking. By the way, Deku's eyes look like All Might's eyes, how they're kind of like sunken and all you see are the pupils. I love that. That is a great visual. All right. Continuing on. Midoriya, I missed you so much. I was getting bored right about now with all these small fries. Dude, Muscular, he's just looking all sorts of excited for this fight. We get a great shot of Deku with sort of this, like, steam coming off him. Kind of like how All Might used to have, like, the steam coming off of him. Stop. No. You better not run away. This says Muscular. No. Do not be mistaken. I should say something grand about revenge here, but I'm not here to go I'm not here to go on a monologue. I just want to do whatever I want with my quirk, says Muscular. As he puts either this is some sort of rock or something. He grabs something and he's gonna put it in the place of his like eye that's gone. I'd have been content to go on a regular rampage as always, he says. Oh, but after the stunt you pulled earlier, how could I ever go back? It looks like he just put this like just sharp stone in his eye and he's like bleeding. It's kind of gross. But Muscular looks sick. And then and Deku he's getting all serious. Okay, here we go. Muscular lunging at Deku, who's still holding Shindo. He's not jumping at me, as Deku thinks to himself. Yep. Oh my god. Muscular just lunges at the rooftop where Deku is, but he doesn't go straight to Deku, just like Deku said. He grabs the building from underneath him and flips it. Just chucks it in the air, like yeet, throws it in the air. Let's settle this with a rematch, Midoriya, he says. Deku taking Shinzo to safety. What's going on out there? I can't see anything because of all the smoke. What's her name? Tamaki? How do you say her name? Anyway, the girlfriend. Running down the stairs. Thank God. Please take care of him. That says Deku. Interesting. Whoa, Deku's like covered in. This is more than just like a steam effect. Yokun, you cringe lord, going out there all on your own like that. I apologize for the delay. Please give this man immediate care, says Deku. The collateral damage is through the roof. Whoa, dude, Deku looking crazy right now. But I'll make sure that there are no more casualties. Yep, she says. I couldn't see because of the smoke, but his voice is pretty familiar. Who is he? As Deku just lunges back at Muscular. Did I ever do it? He thinks to himself. I suppose you've done enough to control the area. Was that one of the users draped on his shoulder? That looks like the what's it called? What number would he be? 6th, I think. You've used too much of your smoke screen. Deku has a new quirk. That's what we've been seeing the entire time. Okay. Big stuff. Deku has a new quirk. Smoke screen. Understood, sir, says Deku. By the way, Deku looking just crazy here. Like, this is the black eyes, and don't let him turn the advantage against your favor, I suppose, he says. Yes, sir, says Deku. I suppose you're relying on one for all too much. You're making avoidable accidents under its influence. You shouldn't repeat those mistakes the other 8 generations made. You've got the biggest burden to bear, given that you're the latest generation. Try to loosen your shoulders. Don't let the power use your body. Let your body use the power instead. Our collective quirks alone aren't enough to serve as your crutch. You value quirks too much, I suppose. You using those tools will get you into the right mindset. Think of them instead as more of your tools. Okay, whoa. Deku's got... It looks like he's got some rope around him. He's got some sort of walkie-talkie right here. He's got a jetpack. And... Dude, he looks crazy right now. His hood is definitely either modified or it's just tattered to hell, and it looks like that. But he looks like he's dropping some sort of flare. He's got a bunch of equipment. Interesting. Muscular, the man who can withstand my 100% smash. I wouldn't forget him either. As he launches into the air with his jetpack using float. Okay, so he still can float with float, but he uses the jetpack to fly around. Okay. Interesting. I expected his fighting style to change. I did not expect him to have equipment that he used for all this. Okay. I'll reduce his range of vision with smokescreen and catch him with unawares. Now, Izuku, just think about that day. Remember what happened there? As Deku's flying in the air, and dude, the smoke screen is awesome. Like, he's literally camouflaging so much area with this. It's what a chapter so far. Okay, Muscular's coming at him, dude. Well, okay, this looks a little bit. Hold on, there's a crazy scene here. So Deku's like dodging Muscular's punches. I'll dodge his attacks with danger sense. Okay, so he can almost kind of like see into the future slightly to tell when an attack's coming. Interesting. What a fascinating use of the quirk. It's not just simply like, oh, there's like an enemy nearby. It's not like that kind of danger. It's almost like it's almost like Night Eye's foresight. Almost, kind of. Like, that's interesting because he's dodging Muscular's punches with it. Muscular, this looks kind of ridiculous. He's coming at Deku with punches. He looks like Popeye. He's got these big ass, like, meaty arms, like, just punching at Deku. Kind of, like, not gonna lie, that looks kind of hilarious. And he's shouting, Midoriya! Like, he's just, as he's punching at him. Deku runs across the building. Black Whip. Oh, and he grabs Muscular around the body with Black Whip, slams him into the ground. Actually looks like some water. I'd hope that you wouldn't resort to pesky tricks. He shouts. Your liberator is Shigaraki and all for one. Where are they located? Says Deku. Oh! Okay. He's looking for Shigaraki and All For One. I mean, obviously he want to know where they are, but like, okay, that means he's actively trying to find them. Is he actually in the mindset of like, I'm gonna end this now? Does he think he's ready? Deku's so effing badass. What happened to our boy who cried all the time? He's like the Terminator now. This is amazing. Muscular says, "Don't know, don't care. He told me to do whatever I please when freeing me. So stop changing the subject. You're ruining the mood. I'm not here to make small talk or anything. Clash into me like last time, using everything you've got. Why? Do you have these urges to go on rampages?" says Deku. "To live life without any regrets," says Muscular. "Regrets? What would that be?" says Deku. "I'd regret not being able to fight you," says Muscular with water dripping off his face. This is awesome. This is freaking awesome. "Is there no other path for you to take? Imasuji Goto." Is that the first time we're actually seeing Muscular's true name? Imasuji Goto. Dude, Deku did like research. He so much shit. I'm amazed at the shit he's like learned / developed in this very small time skip. "Not at all," shouts Muscular. "You can take that therapy talk and shove it up elsewhere." As he's just raging up right now. "The only thing I care for in my life," as Deku is listening to him, "if I truly understand him, maybe things would turn out different." Blood, guts, as he thinks to Kota and Kota. I think it's Kota. And the thrill of battle, as Deku's just listening to this. He also hurt and murdered countless members of other people. And he's thinking about Shigaraki right now, and it's showing him holding the little dog that he had, and as at the center of the picture, in the background, it's just Shigaraki looking at the camera, and like a twisted kind of look. "A rematch is pointless," says Deku. "What's he gonna do? You're starting to turn stale." Whoa, Muscular looks all sorts of crazy right now. "Your tendons and your muscle augmentation were pulled," says Deku. "They can't help but unravel themselves. The fact that you didn't jump straight to me earlier meant that you felt your own muscles affected by it too. I suppose that vibration from earlier did do the trick." Shindo actually did something. Like, he actually had a lasting effect. "I wanted a legitimate fight with power. This is my power." Deku... Oh, that's such a good shot. Oh, that's such a good shot. In this canal they're fighting, this water canal. I'm not sure if Deku used his like jetpack to like push forward. That's kind of what it looks like. But he basically launches forward, delivers a quick, powerful strike to Muscular, and he's just skidding like 20 feet past it with this awesome boat. By the way, we see Deku's face here. And the water is just like splashed. Oh, that's going to be so good animated. Are you kidding me? Is that the end of the chapter? It is. Chapter 308 end. Wow. Okay. I'm assuming that's the end of the fight. This is my power. As you just like... Oh, that's such a good shot. Just decks Muscular. Dude, I can't believe how much Deku... Like, not only his fighting styles changed, but just like the fact he knows what Muscular's true name is. Like, my guess as to what happened is... this is just a partial guess. But these people that broke out of prison, like, did he take it upon himself to do, like, two things? To, A, bring them back into prison somehow, and B, during that time, like, train and figure out where Shigaraki and All For One are. But, like, the fact that he knows his name, like, you think, like, he did the research on all the people that escaped and shit, and, like, let's be real here. Muscular got owned. He didn't even like lay a scratch on Deku. He didn't like the smoke screen worked perfectly. All the attacks that Muscular had, they didn't work. When he flipped the building, didn't hurt Deku. Deku got out of there. It saved Shindo. And wow. So okay, Deku, new quirk. So shit. What's he at now? He's at. He has black whips, danger sense. Now with the smoke screen, and would you count super strength as one? Was that someone's that we like, or is that just a culmination? Anyway, it probably just the culmination. But anyway, Deku's a freaking beast now, and he's got a jetpack and ropes and flares, and I bet you he dropped the flare to like signal like the police to come pick this guy up, because he probably figured he's about to clap Muscular's ass. This was awesome. Definitely not what I expected from the rematch. I thought there'd be more like back and forth punches. Deku, this was straight up like, and then the scene where he was dodging with danger sense, it literally never got scratched. And using black whip to like fling around, and oh my gosh, dude, his fighting style is badass. He's very Spider-Man. He's very Spider-Man right now. You could definitely tell it's very much like he's whipping around. Strength isn't necessarily the deciding factor in it all. Just it's fascinating. Yeah, this is a great chapter. And I like how him like trying to ask Muscular why he's doing what he's doing, like, and then it follows up by like saying maybe if I understood him differently, like he's thinking about Shigaraki, so maybe this is him trying to practice that, you know, like how you would talk to Shigaraki. But anyway, Deku, he looks so badass now. He has grown so much. It makes me sad. I really wish we didn't get a time skip. I wanted to see. We'll probably find out later, so whatever. But I wanted to see him wake up in the hospital, have this talk with All Might. What sent him down this path? What didn't we hear from the vestiges that he might have actually heard that like affected all this? It just like, there's so much we like. I don't want like just a lot of flashbacks though, but at some point we're gonna need to know like what sent him down this like very rogue vigilante type path, honestly. Great chapter. It's a little bit, it feels like it was on the short side, even though a lot happened. Maybe I'm wrong. No, this was definitely on the shorter side, I think, kind of. Still, awesome stuff. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you like the video, subscribe, all that, and comment. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, stay tuned, because very shortly I'll be reacting to the new Vigilante chapter as well, because the new Vigilante chapter is dropping today. It's going to be chapter 99 for that one, so that'll be fun. So yeah, until next time, this has been Mighty Gazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.